Learn to humble yourself. The next one is seek my face. God will hear you when you know how to seek his face. How do you seek his face? People are so consistent with things, with jobs, with chasing money, with everything, but they are not consistent with God in prayer. How many times you pray a day? The Muslims pray 5 times a day. 5 good times a day. No matter what they are doing, a Muslim man leaves everything and prays. I told you about my barber who cuts my hair all the time. If I go there on Friday at a certain time, I will have to wait for him. Because he said to me, Pastor, I got to go to the mosque and pray. You either leave and come another day or you wait for me. But if he was a Christian brother, God will understand. God will understand. Let me cut your hair because I need the money. I need the money. And then you go back to God. God said, I'm a jealous God. You see, because, all these things we do, we take God for granted. We chase money. We are late in everything. And we say, God will understand. God will understand. But there is a day of judgment. Because everything is recorded. And the day you go back to God, the accuser is standing there. You know the accuser? The devil is standing there. What did you do with the time that you were supposed to seek God? God, you don't have to bless him because you don't go against your word. So that's the number 3 thing. You have to humble. You have to seek God. The last one. You have to change from your wicked ways. God can never. The reason why church today is so spiritually bankrupt is because most of churches is full of wicked hearts. Wicked people. People who are wishing that something bad happens to you. And yet they are in church with you. Yet they are going through hell and earth. And yet they call themselves they are Christians. That's the Bible. It says, if you don't change, know my name, humble yourself, pray and seek my face, and turn from your wicked ways, I will not hear from heaven. He said, you can pray, man. You know, God, where are you? Oh, God is not going to hear you. The only time God will hear you is when you turn away from your wicked ways, when you change and become humble in the spirit and seek him in the morning, seek him in the afternoon, seek him at night. Let it be everything you do. That is when God will hear you. You heard the testimony. There are some things that God will do, will say, you don't need this right now. It's not like he did in here. If you are walking in this level, there are things I've asked God for. Not that God will not give it to me, but it has to mature and at the right time. Because there are some things God will give to you now, it will destroy you. Are you listening to me? There are some of you now, I'm telling you the truth, you want to be rich. If God give you $1 million, you go back to the wall. You backslide. Some of you will forget Pastor James James, and that is a sin in my own eye. Because I wasted time praying for everybody. You forget me. So sometimes it's not like God does not want to. You know, I remember the first time I got my first car. I wanted a car so badly. Back in the day. And I wanted a car. And then finally God blessed me with a car. After many years. And I was asking God, why did you give me a car now? He said, if I gave you this car, you'll be so puffed off. He said, the Bible says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew. You see, there's something about waiting upon God. It's not that God doesn't want you to have it, or doesn't want you to drive a good car, or live in a good home, but God is teaching you how to be patient and how to value life and value the things when it comes to you, and be thankful to him alone, knowing that it's not your doing that gave you, but God that gave it to you. So at the end of the day, God gave me the car, and I realized that, oh, the reason why God did not give me so, and so. That's why sometimes it's good to pray, but it's also good to wait on God. It's also good to wait on God. 1 John 5:14. It says, this is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, I love this. According to his what? Will. He will what? Hear us. This is the confidence. That means if you have relationship with him, you know him, you are seeking him, you are humble, you go to him in confidence. Have you ever seen a thief who is confident? So he's nervous inside. It's always that guilt. You might not show it, but there's always a guilt on the inside. But a thief who is a thief, or a liar who is so strong on the inside, that person is a devil's assistant. It's a devil's assistant. Because your conscience will judge you. What I'm doing is wrong. Yeah, I know it's wrong. So you don't have confidence to come to God to say, Lord, I need this. That's why before we come to God in prayer, we ask him for forgiveness. Because every day we sin. We commit all kind of sin. Oh, every day. You might say, oh no, sin is doing this or no. Sin of the eye, sin of the mind, sin of imagination, sin of the thoughts. Those things are considered sin. So that's why when we come to God, we say, Father, forgive us of all unrighteousness. Forgive me. And you mean it from your heart. That way it gives you access boldly to come to God in prayer. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything, did he say some things? Anything. Ask him for money. Ask him for husband. Ask him for wife. Ask him for prosperity. Ask him for job. Ask him for deliverance. Ask him for promotion. The confidence you have when you come to him, ask for anything according to his will. There is a condition. According to what? His will. Because if it is not his will, if it is your will or your way, then it's never going to be God's will. His will is perfect. His will, if it is not the will of God, let's leave it. God willed for us to come here. Because if it was never God's will, we wouldn't have been here. Though things may look somehow, but it's the will of God. Because you know what? We prayed and we asked God, if it is not in your will, don't even make it happen. And God gave us signs in so many ways. But you see, the will of God comes with peace. When you are in the storm, the master is sleeping. That's to tell you that the storm is not going to kill you. As long as the master is beside you, all you need to do is say, Master, carest not thou that I perish? I need you to take care of this storm in my life right now, because I'm coming to you with all confidence. Ephesians 6:18, last scripture. Ephesians 6:18. And pray in the Spirit on all occasions. All occasions. Hey, did you see that, Minister Tamika? All occasions. At night time, you wake up. There is one cat that used to cry funny around my area before. Lord have mercy on that cat. Because me, I'm not ignorant of the devices. I'm from Africa. There are some witches and wizards that turn themselves into some kind of things. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you that I've seen things in this life. I've seen things. Human beings who have embedded the devil themselves. Things just don't happen. I'm telling you. There are some roaches. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. And say, it's so cute, it's so cute. It's gonna cute you and bite you. And they will take you to the hospital, and then the doctor will say, we can't find the antidote for that. That is a witch. Kill it. In fact, don't just kill it, like smash. Kill it, smash it, take it out. I've seen things. I've seen things, I'm telling you. So prayer is a weapon that you use to access heaven. Prayer is the weapon that you use to go to battlefield for. People are praying against you. Do you know that every altar is an exchange of prayer? Every altar, the psychic has an altar. There are prayers that are done there. The magic people, the black magic and the whatever, voodoo, whatever, they have a shrine. It's an altar. It's always an altar. There's always a prayer. They mumble, jumble, whatever. There's a prayer. But we come in the name of the Lord Yeshua HaMashiach, the great I am, the sea divider, the one who blasts the sea with his nostrils, the one who holds the world over his shoulder, the one who is greater than the world, the one who is greater than I am, the one whom we call day and night, who never sleeps nor slumber, the one who touched the Red Sea, the one who gave life again to Lazarus, the one who healed the woman with the issue of blood, the one who calmed the storm. He's the one we call his name, that no matter what, at night time I cry out to him. The Bible say I cry out to him from his holy hills and he hears me. I cry out to him in the morning. I say, Lord, deliver me from every addiction, deliver me from every disease, deliver me from every sickness. I pray and I ask him, because I know my God answers things. Stand up on your feet.